Hi, I'm Tom Gregorson. I'm Chief Strategy Officer for ATPCO.
And I'm Chris Allison. I'm Director of Product Management at Pros, looking after the offer, order, and product management portfolios.
Yeah, so in our POC, we were trying to demonstrate is that in order to be able to streamline and expedite the offer and order journey, that you need to be able to curate a product catalog of information for the carriers in order to create the product catalog base. So we demonstrated that, and then be able to connect that and update that and show how that can be connected back out into the ecosystem for distribution in order to be able to get product catalogs to scale and be distributed globally in order to move it out.
Yeah, and we see huge value in this because it means that we as pros can focus on those things that really drive commercial value for the airline on the offer management side, with the product catalog as a foundation there. So we can focus on the end state rather than the plumbing, and we've seen a lot of value being able to scale the interactions with other airlines and with the airlines' even existing data, being able to pull that into our catalog. Without having to get in the way of our development on the end vision of the catalog itself.
I think there's several. I mean, one of them that came out was, I think, was surprising. When we went to curate and create product catalogs for the airlines themselves didn't realize that they have over 160 different products that they already have in the marketplace, and be able to create that as a product catalog. They have over 200 bundles of different product combinations, so we curate that and be able to create that for them. If they had to think about and code up and define all of those again into a new modern world, would take them many, many months or a long, long time in order to implement. So that's from the data kind of readiness in order to be able to expedite the setup process of it. And then the other one I think that was really interesting is that there's just all this talk that modularity is going to create latency in the tech stack. They're not going to be able to respond. What we had found is that we were able to connect seamlessly into our production API. They're able to get the content in and out and be able to scale and grow much quicker than if you had to build those connections one by one by one by one.
Yeah, and I'd say that's like on that theme. That's absolutely it. I mean, the fact that it takes maybe a month or two, for example, to set up a bilateral NDC connection as an example. The fact that with the product catalog, if we did this again 400 times bilaterally with all of the airline's partners, obviously you can imagine the overhead there, the initial integration and the maintenance. The ease of setting up a connection kind of proved that maybe from just using basic config of data that was already able to come through from ATPCO, thanks to the connection we'd already have. That will certainly provide speed to market and resource savings for the airlines. Another learning actually was in the data that was coming through, looking at the difference between the standardized data and how to support kind of scalability and ease of connection from that side versus ensuring we had extensibility built in, so that if there was additional and richer data that the airline wanted to share or distribute, that was also supported. So we certainly, I think, struck a good balance through the POC, but obviously I'm sure we can iterate more and look forward to seeing what that looks like.
Yeah, we're actually very supportive of these kind of innovation areas where you can show and demonstrate to the airlines and to the systems what the art of possible is. So this really puts some meat on the bones so they see how to actually be able to implement and orchestrate some of these things. I think airlines get some good insights of how they can start to leverage and use it. So we're very supportive of this initiative, and we hope IATA continues to do it. We actually even teed up a few ideas that already we think are future extensions of our current POC that we're happy to show next. And we talked about those in the demonstration of how this gets product catalog as part of the fiber of the whole offer order ecosystem. So how does it now get integrated into order management? How does it get integrated into financial settlement? How does it get integrated into all these other pieces, our future POCs?
Yeah, definitely. And we definitely share that view, which is obviously why we're here. But the fact that we've talked so long about how to bring modularity to life, it can seem daunting for airlines. So actually being able to show some real examples of how we can work together, that already helps. And also just the fact that now we have a forum to start discussing these kind of things, and a reason to showcase these things to airlines outside of the typical customer engagements we have kind of bilaterally with our airlines, prospects and customers. It's a good forum to be able to do this. Like Tom said, we have a lot of ideas we already want to expand the POC to prove. Hopefully we'll do a lot of those before we see you here next year, but we'll definitely be looking forward to coming back and showing even more.